There are so many existing educational policies that need to be changed. In 1987, the Ministry of Education, Culture and Sports again became the Department of Education, Culture, and Sports under Executive Order No. 117 and remained practically unchanged until 1994. After the passage of the Republic Acts 7722 and 7796 in 1994 led the trifocalization of the educational system in the Philippines. But still on this policy, the Department of Education, Culture, and Sports retained responsibility for all elementary and secondary education. In 2010, then-Senator Benigno Aquino III expressed his desire to implement the K-12 basic education cycle to increase the number of years of compulsory education to 13 years. According to him, this will give everyone an equal chance to succeed and have quality education and profitable jobs. After further consultations and studies, the government under President Aquino formally adopted the K642 basic education system, 1 year of kindergarten, 6 years of elementary education, 4 years of junior high school education and 2 years of senior high school education. Kindergarten was formally made compulsory by virtue of the Kindergarten Education Act of 2012, while the further 12 years were officially put into law by virtue of the Enhanced Basic Education Act of 2013. Although DepEd has already implemented the K12 program since 2011 to 2012, it was still enacted into law to guarantee its continuity in the succeeding years. With the current paradigm shifts in education, and with the establishment of qualifications reference frameworks regionally and globally, this long-overdue upgrade has become an imperative. Finally, in 2010, the new administration identified education reform at the very top of its priorities, and pushed for this reform through the Enhanced Basic Education Program, or K-12. K-12 isn't simply a matter of adding 2 more years of school, it is the product of decades of study, and a larger process of reforming the education sector as a whole. The passage of the Enhanced Basic Education Act, or Republic Act 10533 aims to ensure the continuity of the reform beyond this generation, and into the next. In 2011, the Department of Education started to implement the new K-12 educational system, which also included a new curriculum for all schools nationwide. The K-12 program has a so-called phased implementation, which started in school year 2011 to 2012. Although this K-12 educational system is now implemented, there are still persistent teachers who are not in favor of this 21st skills framework. In fact, we can hear some of the congressmen wanted to stop implementing this K-12 program. But we all know that this K-12 program is in need to implement because this program highlights and underscores the necessary skills of this 21st century that must be taught to our Filipino students who are 21st century learner be globally competitive. To triumph in the global skills race is the central economic competitiveness issue for the next decade. Thus, in assessing our 21st century learners, we must be sure that it's a comprehensive and well-aligned assessment system that is balanced and inclusive of all students, that communication, creativity, critical thinking and collaboration are developed in each learner. 21st century public education system that prepares students, workers and citizens to triumph in the global skills race is the central economic competitiveness issue for the next decade. Thus, in assessing our 21st century learners, we must be sure that it's a comprehensive and well-aligned assessment system that is balanced and inclusive of all students, that communication, creativity, critical thinking and collaboration are developed in each learner. Thank you for watching.